Hey, what's up everybody? Wow, it's me, Bravestar1, and I have returned. Oh man. Oh, anyways. Yeah, it has been a long time since I've done this. And yes, I've been pretty busy and, found me a new place. And a lot has happened. And well, I'm here to talk about Avengers Endgame. And if you've seen the movie, good. If not, please watch it because it's a really, 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 really good movie. It's not perfect, but it's it doesn't deter from my enjoyment. Right? I really liked the movie a lot. I didn't love it, like really, really love it. Like I'm not saying like, oh, it's perfect. Oh, wow. No, no, it's not perfect, but it's pretty close. Right? Okay, so after seeing the movie, especially the ending, right? I okay. I really gotta stress this to y'all, right? This is spoiler talk, so if you haven't seen Avengers Endgame, then you should watch it and then come back to this video. And again, this is just me, just say what I think about it, and I have notes that'll help me to express these thoughts, right? Okay, so after seeing Avengers Endgame and the ending, I didn't mind Fat Thor at all. Smart Hulk, that's for a future video. Captain America, though. Um, I saw it that he had his happy ending, and okay, let me just take a look at the spoilers. Okay, yeah, he went back into time and he returned all of the Infinity Stones, and of course Mjolnir. He's worthy of Mjolnir now, and I thought that he'll be going back to the present, but he didn't. Right? He stayed in the past. And later we found out that he stayed with Peggy Carter. I don't know if it's the 1970s Peggy Carter or the 1940s one, but I'm going to assume that it's the 1970s Peggy Carter. And because of that, he became an old man in the present, and he gave his shield to Falcon. And I didn't mind that at all because, well, I didn't mind if he gave to Bucky or Falcon because, well, in the comics, probably back then, right? I mean, a few years ago, Bucky was Captain America, and like 2 years ago, 3 years ago, I can't say. You could correct me if I'm wrong. Falcon was Captain America because he had the shield, but that's in the comics, though. This is MCU, and I didn't mind it at all. Uh, and for me, it was an okay ending. It's not perfect, and yeah. Well, I'm going to be taking ideas or some ideas from Back to the Future 2, okay, and also Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. And because Back to the Future 2 has that alternate reality idea. Remember in the almanac? Well, I don't know if you saw Back to the Future, right? I hope you all did. It's a really good movie, and the whole trilogy is very good. But in Back to the Future Part 2, it tells of the alternate reality, right? Remember when Biff went back into the 50s and gave the almanac to his younger self, and then it created an alternate version of the 1980s? Well, this is like, it has that similar thing idea to it. And yeah, I found that like, hey, it's like they should have mentioned Back to the Future too, because when was a War Machine was mentioning all these different movies like Terminator 2, Hot Tub Time Machine, Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, of course also Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. There's also this one scene when Ted has his dad's keys, right, and then when things worked out for him, then he brought the keys back to a certain place. So they'll remember to get the keys later on. It's like replacing it. It gets confusing a bit, but yeah, it all worked out in the end for Bill and Ted in that movie, because they're taking something and then putting it back later on. So yeah, it was okay. Going back to the movie now. Going back to Avengers Endgame. Okay. See, it was. I mean, it's okay. The ending. I'm not super happy with. I didn't have like tears rolling down my cheeks or anything like that. It's yeah. I mean, going back to the past and staying with Peggy Carter. Okay, sure, it's a nice happy ending for him, but staying in the past, right? Possibly changes the things, the possible achievements that Peggy Carter will have as director of Shield, right? Okay, for example, let's say that Peggy Carter has a mission, right? And then, if Captain America was there, would he allow her to be part of this dangerous mission or not, right? This dangerous mission that's going to be potentially, end her life. And in the regular timeline, okay, let's say that she succeeds in that mission, right? And then of course, we all saw in Avengers, like, I don't know, like, was it in the deleted scene, the first Avengers movie, that she grew old, right? But again, Captain America doesn't want Peggy Carter to go through all that danger, right? So what if she did it, right? And that changes the timeline, right? What if the bad guy won in that one, right? So I mean it worked out well for him, right? But still, there's that risk. I don't like that kind of risk. Okay, I was looking through Wikipedia, and it says that Peggy married an Allied soldier and had 2 kids. Alright, this is my second reason for not really liking the ending. And okay, so it's unknown if Cap was the soldier. If he is okay, fine, whatever. Captain America has 2 kids, but okay, there's a big but. If that unknown Allied soldier wasn't Captain America, right, and Peggy Carter married this soldier and had 2 kids, right, and in the new timeline, new alternate reality, she married Captain America, then those 2 kids would cease to exist, right? And that's effed up. Would cease to exist, The only exception to this is that if she married this unknown soldier, right, and had 2 kids prior to 1970, right, before Captain America arrived in that time period. But I don't know. I'm not sure about that one. I mean, that would be really screwed up if Captain America ended up marrying Peggy Carter, and because of that, her 2 kids who have, her whole lives ahead of them got erased, ceased to exist. Yeah. So I spent a lot of time thinking about it ever since I saw the movie about approximately 2 weeks ago. Man. And yeah, also, okay, my third reason, Sharon Carter, right? I mean, I prefer to have Cap with Sharon Carter instead, and I rather have him to be in the present time, and it's yeah. Yeah, oh, that's right, future events, right? Since the Winter Soldier, he knows about Hydra, right? So, because of his knowledge of how SHIELD was, still is, you know. And he goes back to the 1970s, right? And he knows about Hydra's stuff, you know. I mean, he'll he'll have that. I think he'll have that temptation of just want to shut down Shield because of Hydra's corruption, right? And of course that'll screw it up, right? That'll screw up the whole the main timeline, I think, right? I mean, like Tony Stark said, right? When you mess with time, time messes with you back. You know? Uh, okay, fourth reason. I made a list. Okay, my fourth reason is Cap leaving his buddies. Okay, Cap leaving Falcon and Cap leaving Bucky. You know, after spent so much time in the Winter Soldier and Civil War, right? Captain America, right? These two dudes who stood by him, right? Man, you know, they're like his best buds. And you know, he ditches them, you know, for Peggy. You know, his supposed one true love, right? I mean, I wanted him like okay, that's the I'm jumping ahead, right? Okay, hold on. See, Cap and Bucky, right? They've been through a lot together, and I expected them to like, you know, grow old together, have beers and all that stuff, right? The same thing with Falcon, right? And it's just, it feels weird to me that him ditching his friends that stood by him to go and go back to 1970 or I don't know what time period he went back on. I'm hoping it's 1970. If it's 1940s, that would be really, you know, screwing up even more the timeline. See, that's kind of it gets me, you know. I'm like, sometimes like I wonder what the writers were thinking. Okay, here's the fifth one. Because of him staying in the past, right? It feels out of character for Captain America. I mean, okay, he's responsible, he's noble. Yeah, okay, I get that. Okay, and because I think, I don't know, it's up to you, right? If you think it's true or not, or if it's like it's a valid opinion of mine, that him going to the past, right? It feels that because of him going to the past, it feels that Cap didn't have much growth as a character. Okay, him staying at the past risks the future that Cap fought for, right? I mean, I think that once that he brought back the Infinity Stones and make things right to where it was, then he should have moved on. I feel he should have moved on. Right. And okay. Sixth reason. Cap's life would be boring, right? Because he already knows what's going to happen, and it's up to him if he wants to change anything, right? Oops.
Who do you want to send it to?
Nope. I'm not going to send it to anybody. Well, okay. Where was I? Okay. Yeah, Cap's life will be boring, right? Like say for example, 1976, right? I looked it up, and Steve Jobs and his two partners founded Apple, right? What's he gonna do? He's gonna take advantage of that knowledge or just leave it be, right? Because if he does take advantage of that knowledge, okay, he'll be a rich man, okay, and then of course it'll change like the timeline, right? I mean, he'll be a freaking millionaire, and you know, the thing is, he's not supposed to be he's not supposed to be in the past in the first place, right? He's only there to return the Infinity Stones, and that's it. Yeah. I hope I'm making sense of all this because I've given it a lot of thought. Okay. And yeah, it's my preferred ending. I hope they have an alternate ending for Captain America. because my preferred ending would be the young Captain America, right, returning with a new shield, right? I mean, he knows Wakanda, so he'll probably go to Wakanda and get a new shield. Okay, sure, vibranium. Okay, they have plenty of vibranium. They'll make a new shield, new Captain America shield, for either Bucky or Falcon. I don't mind, right? And then afterwards, join with Sharon Carter, right? Have a new life with her, right? Start fresh, start new, and it makes life for him exciting because he doesn't know what to expect, right? Yeah. And, oh, that's right. He opens up possible future cameo appearances in future MCU movies. Okay, what if he wants to make an appearance in the third Spider-Man movie, or I don't know. God forbid, Captain Marvel 2. Yeah, I have some thoughts about that. I'll probably put it in a new video. So, I don't know, maybe soon. Okay. Okay, what else? Some things to consider. Okay. Pym particles. Right? He took it from 1970. He has to bring it back. Okay. And where's he going to get the new batch of Pym particles? Oh, from Dr. Pym, the old Dr. Pym. Okay, Dr. Pym will make the new batch of Pym particles to replace the ones that Captain America took back in 1970. Okay, so that's a interesting thing. Okay, so that way, everything the timeline will run smoothly, I guess. It should be. Okay, and also some things to consider. Okay, Space Stone is in a cube, right? A tesseract. How is he going to replace it? Right? Okay, I don't know if I may have to watch it again to see if the actual Space Stone is inside the cube. Right? I think it is. But what about the Mind Stone, right? And Loki's scepter, right? So, I mean, okay, as far as I can recall, it doesn't have he wasn't carrying the scepter. He was just a briefcase with all the Infinity Stones and Mjolnir. But I don't see the scepter. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. I mean, the Mind Stone has to be in Loki's scepter, right? So he can give it back to Hydra, or Hail Hydra, right? So everything will, be smooth and okay. See, all this. Yeah, I kind of stayed up late at night thinking about this after I saw Endgame. It's like, what the heck? What's going on? It's like, I don't know if it's like plot holes or something. I don't know if it was explained thoroughly. I really hope that they explain a lot more in the future Blu-ray DVD of this. Yeah, I'm getting Avengers Endgame, that's for sure, on DVD, Blu-ray. Yeah, Tony Stark says, when you mess with time, time messes with you back. Definitely. Man, that's crazy. That's a lot of talking. I mean, I hope that I've made sense of it out of all this. And really, I mean, it's a good movie. I mean, I've been thinking about it, like after it was done, and what's the future of the MCU is gonna be like, yeah. I really hope that Captain Marvel isn't the future of the MCU, and wow, I really should make a video about Captain Marvel. I mean, there are lots of videos of Captain Marvel already, Brie Larson in YouTube. So I don't know maybe one more video, I'll try to be nice to her, okay? I'll try to be nice. Anyways, thank you all for watching this video. Hope it entertained you from all my talking and trying to make sense of all this Avengers Endgame stuff, right? What's all this this ending that didn't, sit well with me. Yeah, it's okay for Captain America. Yeah, for Steve, right? He's happy. Okay, I'm happy for him, but is it right? You know, uh, I mean, I'll be even more happy if he ended up with Sharon. I think he and Sharon make a more better couple than him and Peggy Carter, right? I mean, that's my opinion. I mean, you may disagree with it. It's okay. That's fine. Yeah, I mean, you could leave comments down below and see what you think about it. And, I mean, I hope I entertained all of you. And yeah, that's it. Lots of talking. All right. Okay. Thank you very much. And have a good day, afternoon, and evening. All right. Take it easy. Take care. Bye bye.